Hey friends, welcome back to Karizmisha, the space where we talk real life, no filters, no fluff. Today's topic is something that quietly affects millions of people, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or even older. Why modern relationships are failing. And I'm not talking about drama or clickbait, we're diving deep. Ghosting, emotional disconnection, unrealistic expectations, and why so many people are feeling lonely even in a relationship. The rise and fall of modern connections. Let's start with the basic truth. We've never been more connected and yet more disconnected. Apps, dating platforms, social media, we can match with someone in seconds, but building trust, emotional depth, that takes way more than swiping right. In countries like the UK, Germany, or the US, studies show that over 50% of young adults feel emotionally unfulfilled in their romantic lives. We're drowning in options but starving for meaning. Ghosting and instant gratification. Let's talk about ghosting. You meet someone, it clicks. There's chemistry. Then, silence. No message, no closure. Why? Because the modern dating world encourages low accountability. It's easier to disappear than to communicate. Apps like Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, they've made dating feel like shopping. When something doesn't feel perfect, people move on instantly. We've trained ourselves to chase constant novelty, not stability. The fear of vulnerability. Another massive reason relationships fall apart, people are afraid to be vulnerable. We've built walls. We don't want to be too emotional, too needy, too intense. But in reality, those very things are human. We're trying to love with our guards up, and that never leads to real intimacy. Instead of working through discomfort, people pull away at the first sign of conflict. They'd rather protect their ego than build something deeper. Unrealistic expectations. Social media doesn't help either. Everyone's posting perfect couple moments, vacations, flowers, filters, anniversary reels. But behind the scenes, often it's anxiety, miscommunication, and emotional distance. We start comparing our real relationships to someone else's edited highlight reel and end up feeling like we're missing out. Real love isn't aesthetic, it's messy, it takes work. But we've been trained to expect constant butterflies instead of commitment through rough patches. Lack of emotional intelligence. Let's talk EQ, emotional intelligence. In most failed modern relationships, one or both partners lack basic emotional skills. Listening without interrupting, naming their emotions, apologizing without defensiveness, setting healthy boundaries, communicating needs clearly. No one teaches us this in school. But without emotional intelligence, love becomes a battlefield of blame, silence, and misunderstanding. Quick fix culture. We live in a culture of speed. Quick meals, quick replies, quick relationships. And when things get hard, instead of working on the connection, many simply move on. But relationships aren't apps you can just delete and reinstall. They require presence, effort, and patience. And sadly, those qualities are becoming rare. The pressure to find the one. Here's something we don't talk about enough. We've put so much pressure on finding the one that we forget how to just enjoy getting to know someone. Everything becomes a test. Are they ambitious enough? Do they tick all 27 boxes? Can they read my mind? This checklist mentally makes dating feel like an interview, not a connection. No one wants to be constantly evaluated. We're human beings, not job candidates. So what can we do? Now, this isn't just a rant. Let's get real about solutions. Number 1. Learn to sit with discomfort. Relationships will have awkward phases. Don't run at the first sign of imperfection. Number 2, communicate like an adult. not through passive aggressive texts, not by disappearing. Talk, listen, be clear. Number 3, stop romanticizing constant spark. True connection deepens over time. It's not always fireworks. Sometimes it's quiet trust. Number 4, do the inner work. You can't love someone well if you haven't learned to sit with yourself. Therapy, journaling, honest reflection, it all matters. Final thoughts. Modern relationships aren't doomed, but they require more intentionality than ever before. We need less perfection and more presence, less scrolling and more soul. At Karizmisha, I believe in creating a space where we talk about the real stuff. No fake hacks, no love gurus, just honesty, self-awareness, and conversations that matter. So if this spoke to you, share it. Comment below with what you've observed in your own relationship journey. Because when we understand why love is failing, we get closer to building love that lasts. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Karizmisha, where we keep it smart, soulful, and real.